So the time is 6:39. The date is Wednesday, 12 May, and American Airlines 587 was a routine flight. So it was going from so there so it so how many pass it was capable of carrying approximately 500 people, because it was a very well increased space plane, so it was able to accommodate. So what happened is that American Airlines 587 was ready to take off. Well, it was supposed to take off at 8:45, but a.m. but the time increased until 9 a.m. So American Airlines taxied to the runway, and then there was a China Airline Boeing 747 taking off from there. So the air traffic control told that when you are going to take off, it's going to be a bit bumpy, turbulence, and so it was going to be bumpy and turbulence. So they didn't have nothing to worry about, because the aircraft was at good condition. The aircraft was at very well made condition. The American Airlines was a very good plane, and they had run it for so many years to come, and they were ready to take off. So as they began, so they were on the runway, and then they were cleared for takeoff, because the 747 already took off. So they took off from the same runway, not at the same time, obviously, because you can't take off a plane in the same time. So the conditions were good. They said 80 knots V1, then after that rotate, then V2, then gear up. So it was a routine takeoff. It was not anything unusual, anything. Then after that, they began to hit some turbulences. Like very bad, very. It was a normal part of the flight. Then after that, the turbulences got even worse and worse. And the first mistake the pilot did was putting the thrust lever very high. So it means increasing the speed. So what happened is, when he increased the speed, that made the turbulence even worse. And then after that, he played with the rudder, left, right, left, right, left, right. So what will happen is, if you play with the rudder, the rudder cannot stand such kind of movement in fast speed. But when you're on the ground and you're turning the plane, it will be able to stand, because you're turning your plane in a very slow speed. But if you're flying in a fast speed and you turn the stabilizer left, right very fast, it's going to affect the stabilizer, and you're not going to get safely landed. So he was affecting the stabilizer, the pilot or the co-pilot. Then after that, the stabilizer just broke off, and then after that, the condition wasn't good at all, because the plane started falling, and after that it crashed to the Queens of New York. It made a massive fire, engulfing several houses, and then all the people was afraid of it, and they thought it was 9/11 again. So subscribe to my channel, Meet Singh Pilot. So that's it.